So for today's episode, right, we are actually going to do our first tank of the month video with a very special reefer. So firstly I gotta apologize to you guys if you guys cannot really hear much of the audio going on, right? It's due to that my mic haven't arrived yet, so this is why I cannot really get you guys very good audios for this whole entire video. But I will be doing a couple more close-up shoots on the tank later. So we will be starting a series of the tank of the month video for you guys every month. And for today's tank of the month, right, is a lot special because he is a very young boy with a very nice matured tank with about more than 1,000 followers on Instagram, and this is why he's actually being nominated as the first tank of the month. So when this video is up, right, the reason why I have to rush this video is because that this is the first time that you guys will be seeing his tank, and it's also maybe the last time that you will see his tank because he's taking a break and then he's going to upgrade his tank really soon. So we will be going up soon later on to look at his tank. We will walk you through on the entire tank build. We'll do a short interview with him and then we'll let you see the tank from then on. So without further ado, right, let's head upstairs and let's head to him and I will show you guys a close-up on the tank. So we are here today with our dear friend here, Ernest. So we are going to show you guys his tank build for our tank of the month video for April. So without further ado, right, let me introduce you to Ernest and then to the tank build itself. So we'll switch over to him. So this is Ernest.
Hello.
And then he will be introducing his tank to him. So I'll need you to come over closely and we'll talk a little bit on your tank build.
Sure.
Alright, so if I didn't remember wrongly, right, this is a innovative marine 10-gallon.
Yeah, Fusion 10.
Okay, so this is the reason why we're actually featuring his tank, right? Because for a tank this size, a small nano tank, right? And if I'm not wrong, Ernest, how old are you?
16.
Yeah, so he's only 16 this year, and the reason why we are actually featuring his tank, and then you guys have seen the flashback of the video montage of his tank with a close-up video, right? This is one tank that I personally feel that if at my age of 16 last time, I couldn't even achieve this. So this is why we're actually featuring him. And do apologize if you cannot hear me or him throughout this whole interview. Is because that my mic is not here yet, but we have to get this video out. It's because that, if I'm not wrong, that he will be taking down this tank really soon. And then after that, in the near future, you will be trying to upgrade your tank, right?
The Fusion 20.
Yes.
It's like, I think they're like 2 times bigger, but I will make sure that it'll be as nice as this tank will do.
Alright, so we will be showing with you the first 10-gallon here, and then maybe in the near future we will be coming back again to him, and then after that to share the newer tank build. So before that, let's head into this tank and let him share with us a little bit more on the tank, the filtration, and what is in the tank. So first up, we talk a bit on the filtration. So let me know what is actually running in this tank build.
It's actually quite simple. I actually have filter floss, and I just use finish a pack of Chemipure.
Alright.
That's it. It's really simple. And at the back, I have C-Hair Matrix. And I actually have this hack for all those like innovative marine fusion 10 people who actually like, how do you say it? Like their water is not always polished. It's always like a bit of particles like floating around. So right, someone told me on Instagram that if you put a filter floss right at the second to third compartment, as you can see, I have this maybe small filter floss there. It actually helps to filter the water more clearly. And it's just quite simple. Filter floss and Chemipure. Really so simple. It's like, simplicity always works for me. So, and I think for cooling method, I only run using a fan. So it's actually near a window, but even though it's like, it may be a bit hot, but the fan is actually quite good. It's by Dymax. I remember it's called W8. I think it's cost like $20, but it's been running straight for like the past 1 year without any cleaning. So it's actually quite good. And it's just Castle AAP, as you can see. Quite good, but it's a bit underpowered, but I love the shimmer. It's like, as you can see, it's really, really good. My corals are all thriving and enemies. And yeah, I think that's basically it. Oh yeah, I also run a CJ 0.5 with a spin stream by Innovative Marine tool. Yeah, it's actually quite simple. I just toggle it up, toggle it down, and it's quite simple. I actually have a timer by I think it's just $8, and my return pump is just running 24/7. Yeah, that's it. And for dosing, I don't dose anything. I just run kelp in ATO. This ATO is containers by IKEA. Yeah, it's actually quite simple. I run CCAM. Yeah, I think it's just called CCAM kelp awesome. Yeah, that's it. I think it's like 1.5 teaspoon per gallon, and I dilute it with kelp from dilute water from NTUC distilled water. I don't run ROD. I actually used to run tap water, but yeah,
That's all?
quite bad. It's really bad. Like all the algae was off the charts.
Yes, so heard that right? You have to run with distilled or RODI water
Yeah,
if you want to.
A lot of people say that
Yep.
tap water is okay, but in the long run, no. Because like even though I use a pre-filter in the tap water, but it was still very it was very dirty, and all the TDS was like off the charts, and
Yeah.
the algae was boom. And my coral, even though it thrived, it didn't really thrive until I used distilled water. So guys, remember, distilled water is very, very important. And also, I do water changes with this Reef Marine Crystal.
So, okay, guys, this is the first time I'm actually seeing someone using the Revel Reef by Marine Crystal. This is something wrong. It's a brand by Tianhu, right?
Yeah, it's by Tianhu.
Yeah, so I've really seen people use this before, but then Ernest did tell me that the reason why he used this, right, because they actually have like very high alk and calcium in this salt mix. So this is why he's using this. And how high is actually the alk and the calcium in this?
I remember the alk was like, they didn't really say here, but I
Okay.
just converted it. The
Okay.
alk was, I think, it's around 9 to 10, 9.5
Okay.
ish 10. And the magnesium 136.
Okay.
And calcium is 450.
Alright, so
Yeah.
for a salt mix like this, right?
Yeah.
This is actually having like almost a 9 to a 10 alk level. So it's actually really high for a salt mix. And
Yeah.
even the calcium is showing at 450.
Yeah.
While on average, you guys will be doing like 420 in your salt, in your aquarium. But then this salt here is actually very high levels. So it's actually a lot easier for him because the tank is being this small. It's easy for you to do your tree foundation elements easier, right?
Yeah, and the best thing is I don't need to do water change every week. I do it once every 2 weeks to 3 weeks.
Alright, so we will head over. I'll show you guys a little bit more updates on the tank. So you guys have seen the entire close-up video of the tank. So you have seen his mature, very large colony of all his frog spawns over here. There's a couple of RBTAs in the tank, and then there's Zoa Garden at the section here. So we look again at the entire filtration. So back here is just basically a custom caddy with like filter floors, and then the ChemiPure, the little small packets one. And the very interesting thing about this entire tank build, right, it doesn't come with any of the mechanical filtration. So there's like no skimmers, there's no reactors on this tank. It's really very simple with just an overflow, couple of ChemiPure packs, a hang-on fan,
Yeah,
and then after that,
CCAM matrix at the bottom.
and then CCAM matrix at the bottom, and then a filter floors, and then back straight up to the spin stream, and then back to the entire tank build. So the innovative marine 10 gallon here is running on one of the Castle A80, so it really provides a lot of shimmer in the tank. I personally like the Castle a lot because that the shimmer on the tank is very insane, but then it's very hard to take on the video because of how shimmering the entire thing looks. But then we will give you guys another closer look on the tank itself. Once we are done with this interview, we will be giving you guys a close-up video of all the corals and the full tank build and a whole rundown on the entire tank here by Ernest. At the same time, right, let's take a look at, don't mind if I open up your closet and then we see what's inside, yeah? So this two cabinets here, I believe so, it's just all for the tank?
My mission in the stuff lah, basically. So I did reefroids. Important.
Alright, yes, reflex is important.
Primary flakes. Oh my god, this is so good. Like really. It's so cheap. It's only like 640.
Okay.
But it managed to feed my whole tank. I just used this since I actually started.
Okay.
So this is like 1 year old already. And then very important also, Vitacam.
Mhm.
It's like amino acids.
Yep.
I always mix it with a bit of reefroids for the snails. And then this is my anemone pellets.
Okay, so you do feed your anemones here as well.
Yeah, but lately I've been very busy, so I don't feed. And then yeah,
Okay.
it's really good too.
Okay.
But I might be starting if I manage to get my tank back on June,
Mm-hmm.
I will be starting on TDO Chroma Blues
Mm.
because I'm gonna get few clownfish, like mini Picassos. So,
Okay, so we are expecting you to have a clownfish pair in the near future, right?
very definitely.
Awesome. So if next time you ever build up your new tank, right, if you need to get a clownfish, right,
Get from you.
yes, we will see whether we can give him a pair of clownfish for his next build, yeah?
Yeah.
And then TDO, highly recommended for you guys.
Yeah. Also, very good. Really.
So what is this?
Oh, it's actually a blend of bacteria by Microbe Leaf. I
Okay.
think it's by Aquatics now because they actually rebranded. So Microbe Leaf is actually not Aquatics.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the new packaging. It
Alright.
smells like sulfur.
Okay.
It really smells like sulfur.
So what do you use this for? So
I use this to boost up the bacterial population.
okay.
And as you can see, right, my algae is actually slowly dying off because I've been using this for like consistently for the past like few months.
Alright.
So I actually dose like maybe 5 ml per week after the water change. So it actually perks everything right up. I don't know why my frogs found a bit too angry today because I just did a water change yesterday. So it was like maybe it didn't really like adjust to the parents for now lah, but I mean like everything else looks quite happy basically. And also right, pro tip right, for the anemones, the RBTAs right, make sure to always put it in an isolation box. Oh my god, it's like so many times where this the frog spawn will actually sting the RBTAs or the RBTAs actually stinging the hammer. Or actually there was once where the RBTA actually set up shop here inside the zooxanthellae. So it was very difficult because as you know, zoos are quite dangerous because palitoxin and all. And the worst thing is the anemone is still there. So I have to slowly price it off. So a pro tip for you, if you want to get an anemone off, it's very simple. You just take a rock, suspend it, and let the anemone body touch the water. Because when you touch the water, the anemone will know when to release. So maybe in probably 5 minutes, plop, you can get your anemone free, and best of all, you won't hurt your other corals.
Awesome. That is one really good pro tip from Ernest. Okay, so before we wrap this entire interview up, right? So Ernest, before we ended up this whole shot of the tank of the month, right?
Sure.
So give me one tip that you want to shout out to all reefers out there on what you do to actually keep such a successful reef tank in your house.
Okay, so important tip. Simplicity is the key. I can tell you so many stories about people having good tanks with just simplicity alone, and so many other stories of where people overcomplicate stuff and crash the whole thing. So maybe your guys think maybe dosing, maybe chiller, but I mean like I've been in the freshwater hobby since I was 2 years old, so I sort of know my stuff. But for all you beginners right there, just simplicity is the key. Second key is called research. I've been researching this tank for over 5 years before I actually got this tank. That's why it can be so successful. Yeah, and I think with simplicity and research, you can, get a beautiful tank like mine. And yeah, it's really simple. Just simple and good work. Successful equation.
Alright, nice. So you have heard it from the guy itself. So simplicity is the key for a successful reef tank. So I do agree with him as well, because the reason why we're actually featuring this tank, right, because I've been looking through his Instagram throughout the past 1 year, and I noticed that there's really not much filtration in this tank. And we all know that nano tanks are not that easy because of how easy it fluctuates in water parameters. And for a tank to be thriving and to actually grow in terms of the maturity, right, simplicity is very, very important. There is literally no skimmer, no reactor, there is not much of dosing, there isn't really much in this tank, but then just because it keeps it so simple, all the corals are getting very used to the water, so forth and so on, right? Everything looks really, really good. So the key for you guys out there, if you guys want to have a successful reef, right? Always keep things simple. So simplicity is the key for this tank build, am I right?
Yeah. And one more thing I would like to add on, right? As if you put more equipment inside, more chance of failures will occur. So right, I only run very simple light, return pump, and fan. It's very, very simple, and this spin stream doesn't even require electricity. It just runs on the water flow. So right, it's important. Some stuff are important, like maybe skimmers or something. But the problem is, if you run, there isn't much redundancy basically. So it's really, what do you say? It's a conundrum because I actually wanted this tank to have a skimmer and an apex. I was thinking maybe if I can try myself to maybe just observe every day. I actually don't do any testing. The only testing I do is just for pH and nitrates. I don't even test for phosphates. I think that experienced reef keepers can relate how maybe we can just see our corals and we know like exactly what's going on. So as you can see, I just changed the water yesterday, so the frogs were a bit pissed off lah. But I mean, yeah, if you do consistent research, simplicity, and don't add too much equipment, but only add the essential equipment, I think, yeah, successful reef tank is on the way for you.
Alright, and so we've come to the end of this month's Tank of the Month. So a very big thanks to Ernest. I will leave his Instagram link below in the comment section there, so you guys can check out his Instagram for more of the tank photos and upcoming, if we will be able to see the next Innovative Marine 20, right? In the near future.
Definitely 20.
So it will be also out in the same Instagram?
Yeah, value man.
Alright, so same thing, if you guys want to check out his tank, check out his new 20 gallon in the near future, right? Click that follow button right below in his Instagram page and check out on all his updates on this tank build. So this is the April's month of the Tank of the Month, with him being the first feature of the entire Tank of the Month series. So the next coming up, the couple of months ahead, we will be doing a lot more Tank of the Month videos with a lot more different local reefers in Singapore. So a big shout out to Singapore Reef Club for actually helping us with this Tank of the Month. So we will be showcasing the Tank of the Month videos on the YouTube channel as well on the Singapore Reef Club forum. And we will be sharing you guys the videos and at the same time a forum post on the forum itself. So a big shout out to Larry from Singapore Reef Club, as well as to all the other reefers out there who wants to be in part of the Tank of the Month video, right? You can actually contact me, or you can contact to the moderators in Singapore Reef Club if you want your tank to be featured for the next upcoming video. So a very big thanks to Ernest here. To his Instagram is Very Human, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, Very Human.
And over here with his amazing 10-gallon innovative marine build. So it's a very, very simple but yet thriving and healthy tank back here. And we can't wait to actually see how much his new tank will actually look with the space and the larger tank, right? How much more can he actually do with that tank? But at the same time, if you guys enjoy all the videos that we put out for you guys, hit that subscribe button below, like this video, share it out to all your friends out there. If you guys want to see more reef tanks, fish-only tanks, coral tanks in the near future, right? We really appreciate you guys for all the help that you guys been giving us on the channel, as well as to Singapore Reef Club community and to all the other local fish stores out there. So big thanks to Ernest, a big thanks to all of you guys for watching the video. We will sign out here for today, and we will see you guys real soon next month. Bye-bye.
Bye.